Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe. If you did subscribe, comment down below. I'll give you a like and a comment back. Any questions, just shoot a comment and I'll answer any questions. So I got this from Harbor Freight because it's fucking goddamn freezing out. It seems to be working pretty good. I got my propane set up outside. Ooh, don't trip over that. Yeah. Not too bad. It's keeping it nice and warm in here. I did get the trunk lid for the Nova in Connecticut last week, I mean. Sorry, it's still morning, waking up. The guy said it is a good one. Usually when old timers say it's a good one, it's a fucking good one. Years ago, we went to the Mansfield swap meet and there was a guy there, he's like, the good headers, the good. So, we bought them and they were some good headers. So, yeah. I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I'd like to work on my snowmobile if it warms up a little bit. I got 2 of them on the trailer, so I might as well get them going. At least get my beater one going so I can ride around the yard and fucking not care. This is my turbo Yamaha. I'll probably get to that one later, but I'd like to try and get this one going today. Should just break out of there now. Yeah. It's a triple. I'm pretty sure it pulls over. Maybe not. Might have to grease up the spark plugs a little bit, or the cylinders a little bit. But yeah, it's been sitting outside for a while too, obviously. Alright, so I got the plugs out and I sprayed some PB in there, as you can see. This thing is still pretty solid and I don't want to break the pull cord, so I'm gonna let that sit for a bit, see what happens. Usually they're just stuck rings or whatever. Shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, so instead of using a pull start, I put a wrench on the primary, got that loose, so now the motor should very slowly, I need to two-hand this thing. So I got that all spinning free. Put the plugs back in and probably hit it with some starting fluid, see what happens. So I got this Lucas 2-cycle. I'm just gonna top the tank off just so it's not running dry. So far I don't see a leak, so that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna give her some sauce and see what happens. So that didn't do anything, obviously. obviously. Obviously it's not starting. It seems like this key is like an electric start key. So that would be nice if I had electric start. Okay, so apparently there's a battery under this airbox, so I'm gonna work on getting that off. Well, obviously I don't see a battery in here. It's just fucking weird. At least now I can get to the carbs a little bit easier, see what's fucking going on in here. I'm gonna spray starting fluid directly into the carbs and see what happens. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to try and see if there's spark. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so it ran on starting fluid, so I'm assuming this thing's out of fuel or whatever. So I'm gonna look into that next. Alright, so I got some gas for it. I don't know if that's on or off, but that's clearly dry. I don't know if you can see, obviously. I don't know how good this new camera is, but we're gonna see. These VP cans are like the best thing you can buy. Anything gas related. They're expensive, it's like 80 bucks, but to not have to deal with that little fucking lever that they have, fuck that. So I put pressure on the fuel tank with my mouth. So I mean, I don't know, I'm not seeing any fuel come out. I don't know if that's just a return. But I'm not seeing where the fuel would be coming out. I'll try and start it again. Alright, let's see. Spoke too soon. It did seem like it was shooting some fuel in there, so that's good. Let's try that one more time. gonna try and see if I can get this thing to stay idle. Might have to stick a screwdriver in the idle or the throttle. Probably gonna end up adjusting the throttle cable and see if that fixes it. Alright, so I think this thing is all set now. I think I'm going to put it for sale. If it snows, I'm going to ride it. But for now, I think this thing's all set. I'm going to throw the airbox back on and we're good. Alright, so airbox is on. This thing's all set. The coolant seems like it's low, even though the tank's alright. So I think the thermostat's no good in this thing. Either that or it needs to be bled. So I might do that once it cools down a little bit. I'm calling this thing good for now. Yeah, she's mint, boys.